Among all the epic stories in the Bible, the saga of Samson is one of the most notable. This judge of Israel fought numerous battles against the Philistines and married a Philistine woman, Delilah. In a memorable battle, Samson incredibly defeated 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of a donkey. However, the most surprising moment came when, after having his eyes gouged out by the Philistines, Samson prayed to God and, with incredible strength, toppled the pillars of a temple, burying his enemies and fulfilling his destiny. These incessant battles between the Israelites and the Philistines shaped the history of the region. Saul, a notable king, led many of these battles, although he lost his life in one of them. At a high point of Philistine power, the Ark of the Covenant, one of the Israelites' most sacred objects, fell into Philistine hands during the war against Saul. The capture of the Ark brought misfortune to the Philistines, leading them to return it to the Israelites. In the midst of this constant struggle, one story stands out: the epic battle between David and Goliath. The young shepherd David defeats the giant Philistine warrior Goliath by throwing a stone that hits the giant's forehead. David, later as king, continued to fight the Philistines and weakened their influence in Israel. The fight against the Philistines was a saga that spanned generations, from Abraham to David. Unfortunately, the history of the Philistines was erased when Nebuchadnezzar conquered the cities of Philistia and exiled its people. However, even in the face of constant challenges, heroes emerged and triumphed. We hope this story captivated you as much as we had the pleasure of telling it. If you learned something new, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and comment to share your knowledge. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative and exciting stories. Thanks for following us, and until the next adventure. Long ago, in a forgotten age, a mysterious and defiant people known as the Philistines arrived on the scene, ushering in a story full of twists, epic battles, and unlikely heroes. Our journey takes us to ancient times, when the Philistines, a mysterious and misunderstood people, crossed seas and lands to reach the land of Canaan. The adventures of the Philistines began millennia ago, around the 14th century BC. From Gaza in the south to Eon in the north, the land of the Philistines stretched. But where did they come from? There are many theories, including the possibility that they came from Crete. According to the Book of Amos, the Philistines came from the same land as the Egyptians. Surprisingly, they arrived in Canaan even before the time of Abraham. They established the kingdom of Gerar in southern Canaan, where the Philistines' faith was shrouded in mystery, and their religious practices were influenced by Canaanite customs. They worshipped Dion, the coastal idol, and possibly Beelzebub in Ekron. Although their language is still an enigma, the names of their cities and idols suggest similarities with Hebrew and Canaanite. In the history of the Philistines, 5 cities stand out: Ashdod, Ashkelon, Gath, Gaza, and Ekron. Controlled by Egypt until around 1185 BC, this coastal region was governed by 5 Philistine leaders. Its economy was based on maritime navigation, trade, manual labor, and even looting. They were skilled in metallurgy and making weapons from iron, copper, and bronze.